When quarterback Drew Brees signed with the New Orleans Saints as a free agent on March 14, 2006, Archie Manning and Aaron Brooks held 16 club quarterback records between them. Manning is down to 1 now, and it may still make him sore: 337 career sacks from 1971-82. Brooks, who played from 2000-05, is down to 2, most passes attempted with 60 against Denver in 2004 and sacks in a season with 50 in 2001. Brees has just about everything else, 20 franchise passing records to be exact, including career passing yards with 68,010, to Manning's 21,734 career completions with 6,017 to Manning's 1,849, career touchdown passes with 491 to Brooks' 120, career 300-yard passing games with 116 to Brooks' 10, and career passer rating of 101.52 to 81.1 by Jim Everett, 1994-96. More: what can Jacksonville Jaguars expect from Urban Meyer? 5 takeaways from his introduction: all that, and the heart of Louisiana and the Saints' footprint in neighboring Mississippi, the Alabama coast and Florida panhandle. Everybody loves Drew Brees, former Saints quarterback Bobby Hebert said. My wife, Joan, said, "If you ever hear anything bad about Drew Brees, I don't want to hear it, because it's hopeless for mankind." NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell may have said it best to Sports Illustrated in 2010, not long after Brees, an Austin, Texas native who played at Purdue with no ties to New Orleans or the area, won the MVP of Super Bowl 44 with a 31-17 win over Indianapolis and Manning's son Peyton. "It's hard to point to a relationship in our league between a player and a city that's more meaningful than the Saints and Drew Brees. And it was not expected. I thought Drew would be a legitimate starter for the Saints like he was with the Chargers when we signed him," said Hebert, a talk radio host on WWL in New Orleans. "But not a Hall of Famer. I thought he could lead the Saints to the playoffs, but not be one of the best NFL quarterbacks of all time." Brees, who turned 42 Friday, is number 1 in NFL history in career passing yards with 80,358 and in career completions with 7,142 from 2001-20, counting his 5 seasons in San Diego before New Orleans. Tampa Bay quarterback Tom Brady, 43, is number 2 all-time in passing yards with 79,204 and career completions with 6,778 from 2000-20 with his first 2 decades at New England. Brady is number 1 in career TD passes with 581. Brees is number 2 at 571. Brees and Brady meet Sunday, 6:40 p.m., Fox, in New Orleans for the first time in the postseason in the NFC Divisional Round at the Superdome. The winner advances to the NFC Championship game. Brady leads Brees in Super Bowl titles 6,1, while Brees leads head-to-head 5,2. And he just became the first quarterback in history to sweep Brady 2,0 in a regular season with a 34,23 win in the season opener in the Dome September 13 and a 38,3 win at Tampa November 8. "We were texting back and forth on Monday, just kind of chuckling at this whole scenario," Brees said. "Tom and I have a friendship and mutual respect." Hess 43. I'm 42 Friday. So, that's 85 years, and a lot of football experience that's going to be on the field on Sunday. And a lot of gray hairs. I saw the tweet where they're facing off on the History Channel, Saints defensive end Cam Jordan said. "I didn't even laugh. I thought that was going to happen. I thought that was a serious even. Brady has been playing football since 1980-something. Jordan said a good birthday present for Brees would be meat, a muesli or a heated blanket. Saints coach Sean Payton was more practical. "Just a good red zone plan," he said. Brees will be playing in his 17th playoff game with the Saints in his 9,7. Before Brees and Payton's arrival in early 2006, New Orleans was 1,5 in the playoffs from 1987-2000. From the inaugural season in 1967 through 1986, there were 18 losing seasons and 2 8,8 campaigns before the Saints posted a winner at 12,3 and reached the playoffs in 1987 with Hebert at quarterback under coach Jim Mora. "There are people who don't even realize that the Saints were really bad for a long time," said Hebert. "That's because since Brees, they've basically been winning for a decade and a half. I remember when I went to the Saints in 1985, it just stuck in my head, even with Archie Manning, they never won more than 8 games. The Saints and Bear, 1985-89, 91-92, went to the playoffs 4 times from 1987-92 with an NFC West Division title in 1991, but they went 0-4. A .500 season followed in 1993, then 6 straight losing seasons before the first playoff win in 2000. Beginning in 2006, Brees and Payton have produced 9 winning seasons in 15 years with 9 playoff appearances, 3 NFC Championship games and the Super Bowl 44 title. Over the last 4 seasons, no one has been better than the Saints' 49-15 mark in the regular season with 4 straight NFC South championships. Right now, it's Super Bowl or bust because they've won so much the last few years, Bear said. That's what Brees and Payton have done. Saints fans are spoiled now. And if this season busts before the Super Bowl like the last 3, Saints fans will also likely be minus Brees, who is expected to retire following the season. Better appreciate it now, says Kentran, a radio broadcaster who has covered the team since 1978 and is the general manager of the team's Hall of Fame museum. Odds are slim that the Saints will have a quarterback like Drew Brees again. I feel bad for whoever succeeds him. Brees and wife Brittany purchased a home off St. Charles Avenue in the heart of the city with Katrina damage just months after the hurricane because Brees wanted to live like the natives. They even had the blue tarps. He genuinely wanted to be a part of the culture, Trayan said. Archie set the precedent for that. He has lived uptown since he got here and never left. That's really important to Drew, too, to be a part of the city. His career and impact on the franchise and the city have been a perfect storm. A father of 4, Brees has remained active in philanthropy for the city since his arrival. He pledged $5 million for COVID-19 relief in Louisiana last March. Has the greatest Saint player on and off the field, Trayan said. He was the MVP of the greatest achievement in the history of the franchise, Super Bowl 44, added Herbert. The businesses Hess involved in, giving back to the community. Just how he carries himself, Hess almost too good to be true. Hess like a knight in shining armor.